How's everybody doing today? Thank you so much for tuning in again. The feedback on the last video was amazing. That is going to run a month from the date that it was uploaded, so about 2 more weeks on that, and I will choose a winner. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the cigar.
This is the Menelik from Foundation Cigars. It's a Nicaraguan Corojo Maduro wrapper. This comes in at 4.5 inches by 52 ring gauge at a Petite Robusto, and there's really nothing else we know about it. It's got a beautiful pigtail cap on the top.
So as you guys can see, that is a beautiful little cigar there. Let's go ahead and get into it. Nice little baby cut on the top. Let's give it some flame. All right, so right on the first light, there's a nice sweet milk chocolate and a slight woodiness to it. Pretty much like a cedar. On the second draw, that milk chocolate's turning a little bit to more of a dark fudginess. Let's let it heat up and we'll get in the first third. So I think I kind of know what Nick Menelik was going for with this cigar. Maybe, maybe not. But it's not one of those cigars that you're really going to pick a ton of flavors out of. What I really want to focus on, which I think is the most interesting part about this cigar, is the astringency and how balanced that astringency is. So when you're talking about wines or cigars or even whiskeys, a lot of people say something is very astringent, and what they mean by that is it's drying on the palate. Now, at the same time, you have this mouth-watering effect. So the dry wood astringent flavor is dead in the center of your palate, right in the center of your tongue. And then, right when that astringency is hitting its peak, it rolls up into it. This mouth-watering, savory effect happens right at the end of that, on the back side, on the sides of your palate. And what that does is it kind of washes that astringency away and creates this really balanced, flavorful cigar. So other than that, there is actually a very oily mouthfeel to the cigar, which goes along with that very well. So if you're wanting to get a cigar that you can explore and really tell what is hitting or where these flavors are hitting on your palate, this is a very good cigar, especially, well, at least for the first 10 minutes of the cigar, that's how it's acting. And right now, I'd say this is a medium to full bodied cigar, and the flavor is actually sitting more on the full side to me. I can't detect any strength yet. We'll keep on smoking this and we'll get into the second, third, and see if it changes it. All right, so you guys saw the ash held on for almost half of the cigar, so great construction. The burn line has been pretty good. Whenever the ash fell off, of course, I had to touch up the outside of it like you guys saw. The draw's been great so far, and really the only change has been there's been an addition of a dark roast coffee in there. It's not right in your face, but it's in the background, and surprisingly, it's came to the actual aroma of the cigar too, which is really nice. There's also been a little bit more earthiness in there, and there is an addition of a very refined white pepper flavor that's just there in the background. It's kind of picking up the entire profile, and it's very enjoyable. The balance of that astringency has still been flawless. It's not taxing on the palate, which that's one of the best qualities of a cigar to me. All right, guys, we're getting to this final third. The flavor has gone up just another tick, so it is at that full flavor range. The body's still at the medium to full range, and addition to the flavor, you have a little bit of nuttiness and a little bit of leather coming in. Now, everything's still balanced. It is getting a little bit more towards the astringent side, but everything so far has been great. The draw has still been perfect. The balance on the palate is great. The construction has been pretty darn flawless. I think I've touched it up twice, and only being in the box for about 2 weeks, I'm perfectly fine with that. Now, Nick Melillo, he has been killing it with every single cigar. Now, this one has a twinge of the same flavor as the Foundation Connecticut 142, the Tabernacle, the new one. It's got a little bit of that extra refined pepper, but to me, in that one, the refined pepper is a little bit blown out, and this one I definitely do not think that at all with. So for a 4.5 by 52 cigar, this thing has burned for 1 hour and 20 minutes already. So it's very densely packed in there and smokes nice and slow. The temperature of the smoke has been absolutely perfect. It's been nice and cool the entire time. Now, this is a cigar that you're really going to want to sit down in a still room and really pay attention to it, because there are flavors that come and they spike up for a second and then they're gone on the next draw. Now, along with the aroma, it makes the cigar experience a lot better to me. This is a cigar you can explore a lot with. You can take slow draws, you can take faster draws, and you can angle the cigar for the smoke output to hit different parts of your palate, and it is going to change the flavor a lot. So this is a cigar that I definitely recommend that you really pay attention to, especially for around the $13 range for such a small cigar. You're definitely going to want to try to enjoy it as much as possible. If you guys have not seen the last video, please go click on the link. I will link it somewhere up here, maybe up here, and go watch that. It'll tell you how to enter to win a 3-pack of cigars. One of the cigars is a Menelik, one is a nice big Chief Cool Arrow, and the other is a War Bear from Pastani. All three are amazing cigars. May even throw something extra in there. Just depends on how I'm feeling that day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit that bell so you know when the new videos come out. I appreciate all the great feedback on the last video, and I'll see you on the next one.